Hey y'all, Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. This is part 2 on the Diana Stormrider in .177 caliber. This is going to be a good one. Let's grip it.
It's time to send some lead down range. Grab my airgun and let it rain. It's shooting time, oh, it's shooting time. Get my air.
Really quick, I want to say thank you to Gateway to Airguns for making this video possible. Go check them out, guys. www.gatewaytoairguns.org. www.gatewaytoairguns.org. So, first order of business, I did my normal pellet testing. I've got the dome pellet card as well as the hunting/slug pellet card. And on the dome pellet card, at 25 yards, the JSB 7.87s did the absolute best. They were beautiful. And the Simplies did well too, but those are a match pellet and they're not made for long distance shooting, so we're going to leave them right there at 25 yards and not go any further. On to the hunting pellets/slugs. The absolute best on, I would say, out of all of the ammo I shot were the Hades. That group is immaculate, absolutely gorgeous. So the Hades are the favorite hunting pellet, and the slugs, the 10.03 JSB knockouts, did the absolute best out of those two choices. So I'm going to move these three back to 50 yards, and we're going to see if the Hades will hold their place and be the favorite at 50 still. Where did that go? Oh, that was super low. I should have adjusted it. Okay, well that bottom one is going to be this pellet's home. From what I can tell, that's not terrible. Guess what? I forgot to check the air. It was fine. Wow. Looked pretty good to me. I'm just gonna shoot the top right. These are the slugs, so top right, here we go. And that would go. And a mosquito sucking my head. That was what, 4? 5, I think. Let me check. Yep. From what I can tell back here, guys, those are not bad. Better than I expected. Well, at 50 yards, none of them did terribly. This is a little over $200 PCP, guys. Absolutely inexpensive little pellet gun. And for it to perform like it did at 50 yards, I was actually impressed. I would say yes, the Hades are still the favorite by just a little bit. So those are going to be the pellets that I use for the rest of the testing. Before we do any more accuracy testing, let's talk about the trigger. Now this trigger, I absolutely do believe that it has been adjusted because, well, let's just shoot it and find out. The first result, I got 15.5 ounces. Yes, less than a pound. Barely less than a pound, but less than a pound. And the second result, I got 1 pound, 8 ounces. So about a 1 pound trigger, that's nearly perfect. I'd say Terry at Buckrail adjusted this one. Thank you, Terry. So on to max shot count and max velocity. How many shots per fill are we gonna get with this guy? Shot 1 produced 938 feet per second. And halfway through at about shot 14, I got 986. And the very last shot, 27, I got 869. At shot 20, the velocity begins to drop, but the accuracy holds up. So some may say stop at shot 20, but I mean, all the way through to shot 27, the accuracy was fine. And I know 27 is kind of an odd number, but these mags hold 9 pellets, so 9 times 3 is 27. So you basically get 3 mags per fill. So over a 27 shot string, the average velocity was 956 and the average foot-pounds of energy was 21. So not bad for a 177. All right, so what about max velocity? I used the Hobbies. They're 7 grain and they're a lead pellet. And with those, I got 1,107 feet per second. That's cooking. Okay, so now we've got the velocity, the max shot count out the way, max velocity and the max shot count out the way. What about backyard friendliness? What is the dB meter going to say about this guy? Before I get started, I will let you know I do not have the original moderator that comes on it. So what I did for the first shot at the muzzle is I took the buck reel moderator off of it and shot it with absolutely nothing on it. So with that, I got 103.3 dBs. It's a little loud. Then I put the buck reel moderator back on it, and my results were 95.6 and 95.2 dBs. Now from my perspective, the shooter, I got 94.8 and 94.8. Exactly the same both times. Amazing. Then I took it 20 yards away and I got 82.9 and 86 dBs. So yeah, I would definitely say backyard friendly. Now my favorite part, offhand. Oh, just about. I just barely missed that one. I think this guy needs to... Here we go. That's a little better. Nice. You got a little piece of it. Oh, and I knew I missed that one. There you go. Wasn't a direct hit, but I got a little piece of it. Oh, that was it. Not terrible. All around it, guys. I got a little piece of it a couple of times, but yeah, of course it's a great offhander. It's light. It's very, very light. So, Diana Stormrider as an offhander, thumbs up. So cons and pros. Are there any cons? Well, there's one. It requires a fill probe. Yep, that's it. Now on to pros. So with this one, guys, whether you choose to shoot it with a beechwood stock or the synthetic stock, or you choose to tack it out with the buck reel conversion kit, it is a great and comfortable shooter. It's extremely light, either way you choose, the heaviest being 5 pounds, the wooden stock. It's accurate. It's like 220 bucks. That's a huge pro. This one would be a great pester, plinker, and I would even say a great gift for a youngster, a great starter PCP for a youngster. So the accuracy, the velocity, the just all around fun that you can have with this gun is a pro all in itself. Guys, that's going to be it for the Diana Stormrider GRiP review. I would like to take a moment to say thank you to Gateway to Airguns. Thank y'all so much for making these videos possible. If you guys have not checked them out, you really, really should. If you're an air gunner, you like air guns, you like shooting, go check out www.gatewaytoairguns.org. There is something for every air gunner alive. I promise. I'm Airgun Angie with Gateway to Airguns. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all don't just have a good day, have an awesome one. See ya.